Hi everyone, it's Laura here for Studio Katia, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how to create a very easy and cheerful birthday card using the Happy Birthday stamp set by the Stamping Village. The stamp set that I'll be using today, as I mentioned, is called Happy Birthday, and it is the result of a collaboration from all the brands in the Stamping Village. The set features a number of different birthday-themed stamps, and for my card today I'm going to use the one designed by Studio Katia. This video is part of a hop with giveaways, so make sure to check the description box down below for all the details as well as a list of the supplies that I used to create today's card. As a first step, I die cut some Nina Solar White 110 pounds cardstock using the rectangle die in the Darling Ribbon and Dotted Frames dies by Studio Katia. This cuts an A2 sized rectangle with a dotted detail all around, and I'm going to use the Birthday Balloons Duo stencil to create a bright and cheerful background for my card. I secured my card panel to the stencil, and then I'm going to do some ink blending using my Studio Katia blending brushes and Distress Oxides. I'm doing some very quick blending and I'm using some low tack tape to mask the balloons that are near the areas that I am blending, but where I do not want to add the current color. I have all the colors of Distress Oxides that I used on the top of the screen. I actually ended up skipping the cracked pistachio, so I have mustard seed, worn lipstick, peacock feathers and shaded lilac because I wanted to go for a rainbow effect on my background. I am blending my inks by keeping one side of the balloons darker because this will give them a more 3D appearance. And I'm also making sure to wipe the stencil clean when I move from one color to the next so that I don't contaminate my inks or my brushes, and here is the result. Next, I used the Dotted Shaker die by Studio Katia to die cut some more Nina Solar White 110 pounds cardstock, and I'm stamping the image in the Happy Birthday stamp set by the Stamping Village using alcohol-proof ink because I was going to color the image with my Illustrator alcohol markers. For the present itself, I used some teal blues, starting from BT7 on the outer areas and then blending my way inwards so that the center would be the lightest portion of the present, using BT5, BT3 and BT1. For the ribbon and the day part of the sentiment, I used some magentas and I used MG5, MG3 and MG1. And lastly, to ground my present a little bit more on the tag, I added a drop shadow using my IG2 marker. Because I wanted to create a little bit of extra interest on my card, I decided to adhere the tag using some foam tape. I used the white foam tape by Studio Katia and a T-square ruler to make sure that my tag was centered and straight on my background, and then I pressed down to secure it on my card. I also tied a little ribbon from some grey and white baker's twine and I glued it at the top of the tag. And then as a finishing touch, I added my SATIN rainbow confetti by Studio Katia on the card front using my Studio Katia glue and my Studio Katia embellishment wand. I mounted everything on a top folding A2 card base, and here is the final result. As I mentioned, this video is part of a hop with giveaways, so make sure to check the description box down below for all the details as well as a list of the supplies that were used for today's card. If you did enjoy this video, you can give it a thumbs up and you can subscribe to the Studio Katia channel for more card making and paper crafting inspiration. And as always, thank you all so much for stopping by and have a great day.